All right, so today I picked up my order from Northern Hydraulics, a kerosene-fired pressure washer, heated water pressure washer. So I thought I'd do an unboxing real quick of this video, like I see a lot of guys do. So let me go get it and drop it inside here, and we'll open the package up. And one of the good things is it's got clear plastic on it so we can see it inside. So let me go get it and I'll put it inside here, we'll take it apart. Okay guys, I could say that I've wanted one of these for quite some time. I've had 2 or 3 different pressure washers, and all of them were gas powered, and in the long run all I ended up was getting mad by using them. For some unknown reason I have a little difficulty with small gas motors, and I work on stuff like that all the time. And even at one time I taught a small engines class on lawn mowers, chainsaws, and stuff like that. But for some unknown reason I just don't have long luck with them. The pressure washer I have now works pretty good till it runs out of gas, and then when you fill it back up with gas, you have to wait for it to cool down for it to start again. It actually has a little bit of carburetor issues, and so normally what it will do is flood, and you'll have to wait for it to cool down. So in that case, I bought an electric one. This is a 220 volt with a kerosene or diesel fired heater on it. Don't remember exactly the PSI rating on it. packing slip. I'm going to get that. Kind of interesting. They wanted $87 to deliver it to my house with a Tommy lift to unload it. I wasn't going to be home. Had no way to load it back up, short of hauling the skid loader there, picking it up, putting it on a trailer or whatever. So I ended up having it shipped to over here to UC Repair, Amish hydraulic shop next door, and that way then just unloaded it with a forklift and put it on my little trailer, and away we went. And it cost me $87 less than it would have been to ship it with a Tommy lift. So, kind of nice zip tie to waist. I guess it held it on there. So. Got the handle. Put it there. The other thing is I do have to fix up a power cord to run to it. Kind of debating on which way to do that. Make a long one. I probably will be. And then maybe putting a outlet or two on the outside of the building here. So I can put it in a couple different places. Later on in the summer, one of my 1001 projects is to finish the plumbing in the back room here. When I poured the cement, we put oh damn it, come on. I need another pair of cutters. I put stubbed the plumbing in for the toilet and the sink and the shower stall in the back room back here. Not like I'm planning on spending a lot of time in here, but it may be something that I could use. One of my thoughts was if I had a calf that got cold or something like that, I could grab him up and put him in the shower, warm him up, and then on occasion it might be that if I want to get cleaned up before I go somewhere and I've been working in the shop, I could take a quick shower. I do try to keep a change of clothes here in the shop just in case, and that way I could do that. That'd be kind of cool. It's got a cute little parking brake on it there. Isn't that nice? And here's our pressure hose. Here's some different nozzles for it, some quick change nozzles. I see the wand is right here. Okay. One of the things that will have to be done is to make sure this thing gets inside before it gets froze up in the winter time. I do try to keep the heat on in the back room through the winter so it doesn't freeze in there. Again, I don't have the plumbing in it yet, so once I do that, I'll definitely have to keep it so it doesn't freeze. Here's my knife. So, not too big a deal. So one of these days I'll do a walkthrough and show you my extensive heating system. I use a little bit of everything here to do it. I've got a propane fired, actually it's just a tankless water heater for a boiler. Runs through my floor heat. Started out being just electric water heater, and through a setup, and it's kind of morphed into 2 or 3 different systems. And I did have a friend tell me one time that if something ever happened to me, nobody would know how to run it. And there could be a possibility of that. I'm not really proud of that, but in a way, yeah, I am. So, here we go. Better spray some WD on that O-ring. There, should be in there a lot easier. I wouldn't know how many different ones of these wands I've used through the year. I would take my old pressure washer and had a piece of garden hose rigged up and pour it full of antifreeze so the pump wouldn't freeze up. And one time then the handle for the nozzle froze up in the handle here and cracked it. So when I went to use it, it was leaking up in the handle. So had to take care of that. Buy another one. It was kind of a universal fits nothing from, I think I got it at Menards, saving big money. Was there. So let's see. Now I'll put this off to the side for now. Thought I had those tips over here. Guess not. There's that. Kind of a unique plug here with this. It's got 2 flats sideways and one the other way. I may change that. I can see myself taking that off and putting a regular range plug on that, just so it fits the sockets I have already, and I wouldn't have to do too much that way. Instead of have something completely different. It's like having 5 different sets of cordless tools. No batteries fit this one to that one to this one. That always is an irritating factor to me. And actually, one time I was fixing to pour some concrete at a farm crossing at the farm over on Fox River that I sold. My grandpa Francis's farm, what was left of it. And I was putting the crossing in. The crossing that we had there worked really good for 300 bushel gravity flow wagons and twin screw dump trucks, or grain trucks. Not so much for 800 or 1,000 bushel grain carts and stuff like that. Broke it down, so I had to put a new crossing in there, pour some concrete in it. I had to build the forms, and I didn't have. I was looking at buying like a cordless skill saw to cut the boards and stuff, and eventually I ended up buying a generator just so I could start and run my regular skill saw on a generator. I still have the generator, works really well. On another note, I need to get it out of the grain bin and start it up and run it. It's been a year since it's been run. I need to get that out. Another one of those 1001 projects. You can see why I call my channel that. Because there's always something to get done around this place. Okay, there we have that. Okay. Now, what else? I think it's pretty well bolted off of there. What I think I'll do is pause it, see about putting the handle on, and then take a look at that and go from there. Unload it off the pallet. It's a nice heavy pallet made out of 2x4s. It's not one of those cheap ones, so I definitely will take care of that and put it up somewhere. All right, after a bit.